Hello, collective. Hey, everybody already liking the video and in the chat. Hey, Lisa. In case I don't see you till after the live. um, hold on. Okay, so today's reading is gonna be about who's obsessing over you. I was gonna look at who's obsessing over you for today, but I go live once a week, okay? So I wanted to look at who's obsessing over you for the week. Hold on, let me put this up. Who's obsessing over you for the week, all right? And also, with that being said, um, what else was I gonna say? So I could wrap this up and move on. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, I'm only sticking to one. I'm pulling 3 cards, but I'm only sticking to one punchy theme. So whatever comes out for each zodiac sign is what it is. When we get to the end of the reading, I'm gonna do you versus them, but by the element, not by the zodiac sign. Okay. All right. And I ran out of time trying to do my nails. So, all right. So we're gonna get started with fire signs energy. Okay, and this is a mini read, so if there's not a lot of views, it's possibly because, well, I'm not doing this video that long. Okay. All right. Leo's up first. Okay. Leo, who's obsessing over you this week? Give me 3 cards, Spirit. 1, 2, 3. You got the Hierophant. You got the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. Leos, the person that is obsessing over you this week, you may have to threaten this person. Okay? For some of you with this swords energy. But it depends on whether you want them to go away or come in. Leo, getting to know this person's likes or dislikes, their goals or profession is going to do absolutely nothing for you. So, in order to keep them away or to get them to come in, you're going to have to use some sort of truth that would put this person on edge to want to respond. All right? That's what I got for you, Leos. I'm going to move on to the next sign. Remember, these are mini readings. These are not detailed. Aries is up next. Hey, Michelle. Mercury and Leo. Oh, wow. You came in right as I was doing Leo. All right. Aries. Who's obsessing over Aries for this week? 3 cards, Spirit. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take it because it gave me all 3. Got the Lovers here. You'll be dealing with them. Let me see. Then you got Judgment. You got the Hermit. And the 8 of Wands. Okay. Aries. Oh boy. Alright, so Aries, the person that's obsessing over you this week. Sorry, can y'all see that? This person is obsessing over you this week because Aries, this person's waiting for you to unblock them. Okay, but they're very defensive and immature. This is probably why you're keeping your distance from this person. All right. Yeah, they're mostly obsessed with you communicating with them the way that you guys used to. That's who's obsessing over you this week. All right. Moving on to the next fire sign. Sagittarius. Oh, I gotta get my thing. Oh, because I can't keep having that sit right, girl. Hold on a second, y'all. Yeah, that seems better for me. Okay, now we're going to our Sagittariuses. Okay. Oh shit, Moon and Sagittarius. Okay, so see, this is why I like for you to pay attention to these readings. If you know your signs, then you know your placements, then that's, because you could be cross watching for an ex, your partner, or your Venus, Moon, rising sign, or your North Node. Okay. All right. I need 3 cards for Sagittarius for who's obsessing over them. We do got the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. All right. Who's obsessing over Sagittarius? Give me one more card, Spirit. Okay. What's this? The Six of Swords? Okay, this could be somebody at a distance edge. And I'm getting 2 messages. I'm going to give you the first one. Let me give you the second one. Okay. Sagittarius is the person that is obsessing over you this week. All right. This person is someone who comes off like a know-it-all. Okay. That's how they make you feel. They made you feel like you were in a parent-child dynamic with this person. This could be someone who told you some sort of very harsh truth because of all these swords. Okay. Someone you depended on, that you could have depended on this person to nurture you in some sort of way. All right. And they just did not do that. But this person, whether they're not trying to connect with you or they are chasing you, they are obsessing over you this week. This person or you could be cross watching, you could be an actual Sag, but someone's thinking about cutting another person off or blocking them. This could have something to do over some sort of give and take energy. Okay. Some sort of contribution or something like that. And I'm just going to say this other message as well that I'm getting. All right, for Sagittariuses or cross watchers of Sagittariuses, okay, I do feel like someone in your energy was throwing some type of evil eye to cause blockages when it comes to your money, okay, with this Two of Pentacles. I do feel like, though, someone figured that out and has been able to balance their situation out, okay, to unblock any blockages, all right? But if this did happen, whoever did it, however long that evil eye was supposed to last, I don't care if it was a month, a week, that's how long blockages are going to last in this person's life, not yours. All right, you could be a Sag or you could be cross-watching for a Sag. That's what I got for you. Let's move on to the next sign and the next element. We got water up next. First sign is Cancer. Let me get this together. All right, Cancers. Who's obsessing over you this week? Cancers. Who's obsessing over my Cancers this week? Give me 3 cards, Spirit. 1. Ain't no way. I'm not taking all one. Oh, I need 2 more cards, though. I need 2 more cards, Spirits. 2. Who's obsessing over Cancer, Spirit? 1 card. Goddamn. Alright, there we go. Alright. Okay, Cancer. Got the 5 of Wands. So there's some sort of action being taken. 8 of Pentacles. And the Hangman. This somebody... Let me tell you something. It's gonna take this person. It's a hard time with this Hangman to get you to drop some sort of guard. But the person that's obsessing over you this week, Cancer, I'm hearing you dog walk this person in bed. This person that's obsessing over you does have some sort of very high sex drive or energy. Um, you when you cut people off though, Cancer, if this is someone that you've cut off, you have some sort of power to get them to do all the work. Okay, to get them to do whatever you wanted them to do, whatever they were supposed to do. Okay. 1 minute they're a mess, the next they're thanking you for the best years of their lives. Okay, that's what I got for you, Cancer. Moving on to the next water element. If you guys like these videos, please hit the like button. Thank you. All right, Scorpio. Who's obsessing over Scorpio this week? Give me 3 cards, Spirit. For who's obsessing over, I'm going to take that one. For who's obsessing over Scorpio, sorry. Alright, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, because I almost said Capricorn, so. Alright? Or there's a Capricorn watching me. Alright, Judgment. Strength. King of Cups, okay. Alright, Scorpio. The person, these are very provocative, by the way, okay? So, if you don't like it, just, it's whatever. Alright, Scorpio. The person that's obsessing over you this week, you've had some sort of long-term satisfying connection with this person that you just want some type of reassurance about how they feel about you, okay? When it comes to the connection, though, they do feel like the connection is unbalanced because of some sort of lack of sexual action here. Okay? This person's becoming more and more heavily obsessed with looking at... I don't know, this could be corn. Or this could be whatever you post. Alright? And then they get some sort of freaky thoughts, okay? Yeah. This is mostly feeling like an intimate connection, mostly just based off sex. Scorpio, but that's who's obsessing over you, okay? Alright, moving on to Pisces. Pisces, who's obsessing over you this week? Why do I hear Linkin Park? I've become so numb. I like that song. I don't know. But, Pisces, you could be numb to emotions at this moment. Okay. Well, who's obsessing over Pisces this week? Oh, let me get 3 cards, Spirit. Okay, we got the 5 of Pentacles. The Sun. This would be a broke-ass Leo. I don't know. And we got the 8 of Wands. More fire energy. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Alright. Let me hold the cards up. Okay. Pisces. The person that is obsessing over you this week, this feels like there is a female, okay? You could be a female Pisces. You could be dealing with a female. But this female energy you need to be careful of, because there is a female who's having thoughts of returning to a past person or a past partner just to get some sort of revenge towards this person. Towards the male energy. Okay. There's some inner knowing you get, Pisces, but you also, it's like when you connect with people, you get very upset when people don't see things the way that you see them. Okay? You could be very intuitively gifted as well. Alright? That's what I got for you, Pisces. Moving on to the next element and sign. And then I'll do a you versus them at the end by element, not by sign. Okay, for those of y'all that missed that little tee-hee-hee. All right, we're on air now. First air sign up is going to be Gemini. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, who's obsessing over Geminis this week? Okay. Who's obsessing over Geminis this week? 3 cards, Spirit. The Fool. It's Pisces energy. Ain't it? I think so. Or it's either air energy. Could be Aquarius. 6 of Cups. This is a past person. One more card. 8 of Wands. This is somebody at a distance. They can't get no close, no closure, no nothing. You don't want this person. All right, but for some reason you're gonna end up being around them. So this is what it is. All right, Geminis. The person that's obsessing over you, it seems to be like there's multiple people obsessing over you. This could be multiple past people, new, or a mix of both, new and past. Okay. But it's multiple people. For some of you, someone's at a distance, but they're obsessing over you. They do think a lot about you, okay? There's a single person obsessing over you. This also feels like an ex is obsessing over you as well. This also feels like, to me, Gemini. Give me 1 second. This feels like you've ruined some sort of happily ever after that this person could have. This is how they feel. They feel like you ruined some sort of happily ever after for them. Okay? That could have happened. All right? Between you and them. Whether they're at a distance, running away from the connection, or chasing you inconsistently, this person is heavily obsessed over you this week. Jimmy's. All right? That's what I got for you. Moving on to the next sign. Remember, when we get to the you versus them portion, it will just be by element, not by sign. Okay? So, Libras. Who is obsessing over my Libras this week? I'm not looking at the why, guys. It's just a miniature read. Thank you guys, though, for your likes and contribution to the channel. I really appreciate it. Makes me feel so supported. All right, let's see. Who's obsessing over Libras this week? Spirit, give me 3 cards, please. Oh, hi, Arthur. I didn't see you there. I'm sorry. We do have the King of Cups. Okay. What the hell? The Star. Because I'm a star. Star. All right. And the Sun. What is this? Aquarius, Leo energy? Okay. Heavy. This could also be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like I need to say all the water signs. All right. So Libras, the person that is obsessing over you this week is someone you used to have a lot of communication with, but distance and silence caused a problem here. Okay? Because someone is just able to romanticize the connection, not live in it. And now they're just very inconsistent, whoever the hell this is. They used to be consistent, but now they're not. Okay? They're obsessing over some type of power you have over them that does influence them in some way, which is causing them to learn a lesson about boundaries. Okay? Okay. This person is also obsessing over you getting away. And for the people who are in a third party, You and the other person are not the only person this person has been dealing with, but the only reason they like to keep the, so many people, it's not for any like growth or financial reasons or stability, or to elevate. It's literally just for sex. And I think you know this, so that's why I said it, so that you know it's specifically for whoever you are that's in a third party dealing with somebody. Okay. Uh-oh. Moving on to the next sign. Wait, what sign we gotta... Oh, yeah, okay. Aquarius. I thought we were gonna be done with the air signs, but we're not. I'm doing good, Arthur. Thank you for asking, dear. All right, Aquarius. Who's obsessing over you this week? Mm-hmm. All right. Aquarius, who's obsessing over my Aquarius is this week? We do got the Two of Wands, so this is somebody who was indecisive as hell. Now let me keep going. Okay. What is this? The Six of Cups, past person. Six of Swords, someone at a distance. But the Two of Wands, I'm sorry. Yeah, Two of Wands, Two of Swords. Yeah, they definitely indecisive and someone feels like things have just gotten too different between the two of you. Yes. Be cool beans. It can be. It absolutely can be. But that's too much to go into. But yes, it can be. All right. So, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Next. Aquarius. Okay. The person that's obsessing over you is trying to constantly live beyond their means. Okay? This person could have even been obsessed with you. I'm sorry, with what you do for work. Whether you work really hard or you're, online or whatever it is. They're obsessed with what you do for work. All right? They do want to apologize to you, but for some reason, they're holding off on doing that. This could be someone you're losing patience for. They're mainly obsessing over securing something with you that is either A, materialistic, or B, some type of damn support. Okay? This person likes to rely on you heavy. This is who's obsessing over you, Aquarius, this week. All right. Thank you. Next. Now we're done with our air signs. So we're going to move right along to the last signs, which is Earth. Oh my goodness. I'm dropping cards, Lord. Hold on a second. Okay. Last but not least, we've got our Earth signs up. Put those right there. Getting in my way. First up, we have Capricorn for the Earth signs. Okay. Uh-oh. All right. Okay. Who's obsessed or obsessing over Capricorns this week in their energy? Tarot can be spiritual. It can be therapeutic. It could be used as a tool to spy on someone you don't trust in order to protect yourself from that person. So yeah, it can be used for a lot of reasons. Capricorn, who's obsessing over Capricorns this week? Oh, itchy. All right, give me 3 cards, Spirit. I don't want those. What is this? 4 cups, the Sun. Who's obsessing? Thank you. Okay. This Capricorn is someone you have not ended things with. All right. We do have, it's like when I say you haven't ended things with this person, Capricorn, there's some type of connection between the two of you. All right. I don't know what that is. All right. This could be because y'all have kids, because y'all have finances. There's something like that that keeps y'all still dealing with each other. But excuse me. Capricorns, the person that's obsessing over you this week. Okay. This person, I do see that they want an apology. They want to apologize with this page of swords energy about something they said or did, honey. But they're not serious about the apology. That's why it's a sword, not a cup. Okay? So that's probably why they haven't done it. You've challenged this person and they're not taking action towards apologizing, but they are mostly observing you secretly. Okay? They do watch you in some form or fashion. They keep an eye on you. All right? They're This person obsesses a lot over you giving them attention too, and a lot of validation. It's probably why I saw the Sun card. That's definitely Leo's energy. But, and no, they don't want it with words, okay? They don't want attention and validation with words. They want it with your actions. So whatever they're asking you to do or, you know, trying to get you to do, it could be something normally that you used to do for them in the past, okay? This could be somebody you wanted some sort of happily ever after with this Ten of Cups here. But they're only wanting you to do that to prove to them with this Ten of Cups energy that you still care, okay? That's who's obsessing over you this week, Capricorns, Cappies. Hi, Regime. I think I said your name right. At least I hope I did. I hope I didn't butcher your name. All right, that's who's obsessing over you, Capricorns. Moving on now to Taurus, his energy. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Rajme. Oh. Rajme. Thank you for trying to help me, though. Okay. Oh, I said it right. Okay, thank you that time. Thank you. All right, Taurus. Who's obsessing over Tauruses this entire freaking week? Let's see. Whew, for the person of... Okay, I just need 3 cards. Okay, so we do have a 10 of Wands here. Ooh. Need 2 more cards. I don't like that. Who's obsessing over Tauruses this week? Spirit. One more. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take that High Priestess energy. And what's this? King of Pentacles. Somebody wants to be spanked or punished in the bedroom. I'm getting that most definitely. Okay, someone wants something different, more spicy, something unexpected. All right? Okay. Taurus. When it comes to the person that's obsessing over you this week, this is someone you feel like you have to have a lot of patience with, because this person comes off like they're happy all the time when they're actually very toxic or secretive or quiet. Okay, that's just how they are. They are obsessing over some type of opportunity that you have with this King of Pentacles. Okay, whether you have it or not, this is what they're obsessing about. Okay, and they're very much so unaware with this High Priestess energy that you're looking for something better. Don't give this person any more information about you than what they already know, especially for those of you that work with this person. Because somebody could be you could be working with this person and they're obsessing over you while at work. This may not be about love, sex, or an affair, but still, you get what I'm saying? So yeah. Yep. Or someone that tried to be friends with you from the workplace. They ain't trying to be your friend, or you're not trying to be theirs. Let it go. Moving on to the last earth sign, we got Virgo, and then we're going to get to you versus them. All right, Virgo. Who's obsessing over you? Uh-oh. This week. Who's obsessing over Virgos this week, Spirit? Need 3 cards. The Sun could be Leo. Leo's energy. I'm only going to call out the majors, okay? I didn't do that for all signs, but I will for this. I'm also seeing Sagittarius's energy, Gemini's energy with the Lovers, and the 2 of Wands. All right. Virgo. When it comes to the person that's obsessing over you this week, this is someone that makes you feel unseen. You could have had you could have had a recent argument with this person too. By the way, Virgo, they are thinking about that argument, that heated conversation, because it's like it's up and down. One minute y'all agree, and the next minute y'all don't. Then y'all go back to agreeing with each other. It's back and forth. This argument, though, could have caused you to walk away, definitely, because it stressed you out. Maybe because you feel like even when they're wrong, you have to be the one to always fix the situation. That's why I saw it when I saw Temperance. This person is mostly obsessing over how you're going to react when they're silent, but it also feels like you're choosing silence as well to prove some sort of point, okay? You're focusing on whatever makes you happy, though, all right? That's what I got for you. All right, now I'm going to do you versus them to see what's going on, okay? All right? All right, let me get these cards back out. We're going to lead with the earth signs because they were last. Not using tarot for this. I'm going to be using an oracle card for this. Okay, so if you are dealing, if you are dealing with any earth sign, which could be a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, what is the energy? Give me 3 cards. Okay. Shocking news. Living in the moment. And one more. Mixed signals. And I see bumping heads at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, I'm sorry about that. All right. If you're dealing with a earth sign, okay, or if you are an earth sign, someone is suddenly realizing something about the connection that you had or that you two have, okay? Information they didn't expect to hear, or you did not expect to hear from this person, is being revealed. Somebody's controlling something, and someone's trying to disrupt something elsewhere, okay? Giving mixed signals. This it seems like to me, if there's an earth sign, okay, that's trying to go away from a third party situation or get closer in a connection with someone else, somebody's getting some sort of shocking news, okay? Because another person's living in the moment and they're giving off mixed signals. That's what I got if you're dealing with the earth sign. If you're dealing with a fire sign, what's the energy? Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. If you're dealing with a fire sign, what's the energy? We've got 3 cards. We got no strings. I love you. Secluded, separation, reflection, soul searching. Moving on, letting go, loving you is at the bottom of the deck. All right, you're being advised, okay, to acknowledge when something has ended, to let it end if you're dealing with the fire sign. Okay, that's for some of you. Because there is a fire sign that may have feelings for you, but they don't want to commit and they don't want you to hold them accountable for certain expectations. They're pulling back to think and be alone. They are releasing the connection or trying to detach emotionally, or they already were emotionally detached. So the feelings are real that they have for you, but they're choosing distance anyway. Okay? That's what we got if you're dealing with the fire sign. Water. Water element. I'm gonna have to get some more glue. My nails are not working out. If you're dealing with a water sign, what's the energy? Fed up, under pressure, heartbreak, not taking the bad news. All right. Reconcile. Okay. All right. If you're dealing with a water sign, there could be a water sign about that feels fed up when it comes to reconciling or trying to keep the connection going. Okay. Because they feel like there's something lacking emotional depth or whatever. And they're cool with the fact that you two are different, but they're under a lot of pressure. They feel like if they don't act for some of you, they're gonna run out of time. They could be viewing you like that. Like if you're not acting or taking certain actions, they're not interested. Okay? On a reconciliation. That's what I got for the water. Last, what is this? Air? Yeah, air. Okay, if you're dealing with an air sign, what's the energy? Give me 3 cards, Spirit. God damn it. Oh, oops, excuse my language. I'm so sorry. Okay, wait a minute. I did get somebody. Okay, so fake keeps coming up. Fake keeps coming up here. If you're dealing with an air sign, somebody's two-faced. Somebody is definitely fake. Okay, somebody's watching another person from a fake account. Someone is choosing to come off fake busy. This air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, only because they feel like it's protecting themselves. All right, justice is here, so there could be some sort of I don't know, some type of fairness, accountability, or something to do with court or something like that, or jail. Someone could also be pretending to be busy while another person's locked up. Just saying. Okay, because they don't want to answer the phone calls here. What was at the bottom of this deck? You got secret accounts. Okay. So there's an air sign that's choosing self-love because they're trying not to snap, so they're being, justified. They feel like they're being justified in being fake busy with you. All right, that's what I got. That's what I got. If you like the video, please hit the like button, comment, all of that. It's not back and forth. It's over. I've already ended it in my heart. Oh my, Joyce. Thank you for the confirmation. That must have been for the water signs. Energy. Or air, I don't know. But thank you for that confirmation though to this channel. And I hate that things have to come to an end like that, especially when somebody is intentionally choosing to be an asshole. They don't want to do the right thing, but they want to stick around. I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, so it's a good thing that you're done. You know what? A lot of times, I'm glad you said that, Joyce, because now I'm gonna say this. A lot of times when you emotionally detach from somebody, that does not mean you leaving them alone or you're leaving them out in the cold. Okay, you're giving yourself time to grow and you're giving them time to grow. Okay, and when it's meant to come back together, it will. All right. You may need a lot more time and space than needed or what you want, but it's necessary. Okay. It's what heals you. Okay. So just because you have to emotionally detach or let go right now, it doesn't mean it's forever, okay? And it doesn't mean that you're gonna emotionally shut down from love. Eventually, love will come towards you naturally, the right way it's supposed to, whether it's from a past person or new. See for him to reach out. I'm done. Exactly. So if you're done, I understand this person did put you through the ringer. They did a lot of back and forth inconsistent shit that kept you confused. So I can see why you're like, no, I'm done. There's no reason for them to reach out. But if they do, because they're not blocked on everything, then keep your boundaries. Teach this person about how to treat you by respecting yourself and your boundaries. Okay? There's no need to talk to them. Their ass is done. Let them be done. Okay? All right. Okay. But thank you all for your participation in joining the live. All right, guys. Until next time. Bye.